sang. He sang a song to soothe me, to teach me. I was lonely, and he sang, Coqui, Coqui. Dulce, melodious, me cantaba de la noche. He sang the night into my room, showed bright, soft, braided songs of moonlight through my window. A song about dewy plants that would refresh my feet, and red earth that smelled of strength and history. He sang of plants that close when you touch them. Mueren y viven. Morimos, vivimos. And in the end, there was nothing but a song. Taking the smile from my pocket where it hid all day, I smiled into the dark shadows where I lay, listening to my otherworldly longing sing songs that would haunt me someday. Mi coquí me cantaba de su soledad. Night after night he broke my heart, chanting the exquisite solemnity of his existence. He and I, he and we would never be as he was coquí, and I just a shadow lying in the dark, time and again, waiting for my song. I lay and wait and cry, and the sun is rising, and I am fading, and my smile is melting into the wall. There is no moon, there is no light, there is no love, there is just a song.
It's the first song. I might have to make this a regular thing, bro.
It's a nice start too. Very welcoming.
Yeah,
It has a lot of influence.
Girls like me don't write poems. Y'all might want to put some earmuffs on the kids for that one.
uh-oh.
We scribble legacy across city walls, rock back and forth to the beat of the shake of spray cans wielded by a baseball cap, wife beater, pañuelo mask, bandidos, stealing ass and boring into mouths, seeking refuge from the holes in their souls because teenage virgin. And to be the first is commitment. So we pick up the rat-tat-tat, blazing DSL, Mac, Red, beauty supply sonnets across their chest, chest, across bodies that belong to no one and anyone like their stories. Because the hood got stories. Girls like me don't write poems. They taught me to write death threats with my eyes that gave them hope like ecstasy tabs falling into Alice in Parkchester, swimming into sweet spot distraction. When G smooth crowns you queen in secret shadows and holds your hands on Leland, you don't hold nobody's hands, so you the main bitch in this land. Responding to the cry dance of catcalls and the goddamn that ass when she passed, and the yo mama you got a man, and she replies, doesn't matter. Because pretty's a commodity and art makes you the oddity. So they push in gushy wet and they in deeper than they wanted to bet. So they pull out and act all hardcore like, yeah, we like to go and that bitch is too late sore because she likes to write poems. But doesn't know any other way than to put tongue to paper. She rolled that spliff, so they call her little lady bamboo. Abuelo called her little boo, but he don't know that his presence and her father's absence left chapters torn and mangled, and now she likes to be manhandled, and when they beg her, tell me that it's mine, she smirks cherry red and fingers bright lines, scratches poems into their backs, knowing they'll be back. Poetry fiends she turns them into, because girls like her don't write poems. Sluts like her don't write poems. So she scrapes forever into their system when they see her. That girl they bent and broke at the knee with a crackle and they gut shook, tried to scroll past, but they stuck. When 20 years later, Whitey sees her and asks who she is, he'll say, a girl from the block. Finally recall how she used to ride the cop, like a poem. He'll page through her books, confused, a little lost, he'll look, remember all the things she'd allowed, apologetic and more than a little proud. He'll find an around the way girl who became a whole motherfucking poem.
What do you recommend today?
So this poem is long, so I'm not going to read it, but I'm going to tell you the title. Poems because Black Lives Matter and Blue Lives don't exist.
Coke on the rock?
Go ahead, girl.
Coke on the rock?
All right. Well, I'm giving you another love poem another day. Because I'm not always mad and angry. I like to love. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Yes, she pressed the button.
Hey, make sure. I got it. He's like, she's pressing it too many buttons. I got it. All right, Bohemian Boricua NYC love.
Oh, there we go.
I got it. You got it? Got it. Bohemian Boricua, I like to hold that my hand. All right. Bohemian Boricua NYC love. Buttery, warm, naan bread. Not champa kisses. Revelations of mysteries. Smiles glowing in the flickering light of someone else's television. Poetizing by candlelight until eyes roll back. Beatles beating skin. Sighs and proclamations from 12 to 3 a.m. Tears at 4. 2. Laughter on the F train. The D, our first ride. The 4, our path to sanctuary. The 6, where we parted over and over again. New York City Underground transports love stories like veins pumping the lifeblood of our city. 3, you say I fill you with my love, so full that you can hold no more, such that it pours back from your mouth an endless cascade of honey for me to drink in. And last but not least, I want to grab my mic so bad. What's in a name? It is the sound of our identity. The auditory virtual self that is spoken into the universe and when written on the page, it means me. And I was given Iraida. Mi papi me llamó with tears in his eyes and love blooming in his heart. Player though he was, I was sparkle in his winking eye. And like many ghetto youngins, he created my name from the name of his wife, Ida and Iris. Iraida. Mi mami me llamó longing and aching for a little girl who would receive all the pure and she thought untainted love that she had to give. Off to school I went into a world of English-speaking teachers with little or no patience for ethnicity. It was enough that they had to learn all my names. But to say them correctly, file under not important. And so the name that Bobby proudly crowned me with became Iraida. I raid her. Iraida. I ride her. I ate her. I hate her. It sounded like paper tearing. It was ugly. It was ordinary. It was me. As I grew, Iraida curled into a ball and sat in my chest, happily raising her head when she was called. But otherwise, Johnny answered all the questions. Can you say that shit right? Johnny, they that? Yeah, like Johnny be good, and since I have to remind myself, please do not mess with me. Well, that's not your real name, though. Your real name is Iraida. Well, how do you say that in English? You don't. How do I explain? My name filled with joyful rainbows and 85-degree sun showers became a misshapen abstract loop of auditory nonsense. Frustration bubbles up as I ask you not to call me Iraida, and you insist that it's my proper name and you will refer to me as such. That is not my name. You will not rename me. I will not shout Toby. It is my name. Historically, it has been our pride. It spoke of our family. It sang of our culture. And by the time I was 9, y'all made me want a new identity. I wanted to be Melinda, or Linda, or Barbie. There were no quiche. There were no toothbrushes, keychains, bicycle plates, or t-shirts with my name. And that lady on Romperoo never, ever, ever said happy birthday to me. Determined to change it at 18 legally, but needing a quick fix, Nina and then Johnny became my alter egos. There's even a girl in Puerto Rico who I had writing pen pal letters to a Brenda. At 18, I would be reborn. The possibilities were endless. And then Papi died. At 40 years old, he died, succumbing to poison from another time in another place, and there's an entirely different poem about Vieques and Agent Orange Way. Cancer crept up on us just when I thought I would get to know him, and by the time it was time to change my name, I couldn't, because it was all he had ever given me. But one day, someone said it right. In my mind, in my heart, it just sounded right. And I fell in love. And my name, the Coquille chants and the flamboyant leans, depositing petals onto the veranda, sprinkling ground around Tia's rocking chair where it smells of flowers and a cafecito. If you say it right, turquoise ocean sparkling in the sun like liquid as you last bathe your tongue, it is mine. Very few have it, it is special. And though people see fair-skinned eyes, there is no doubt that Iraida Janina Perez de Rosado is Boricua.
See?
If you say it right, it's a balm to my spirit, a gift to my soul, Iraidita. Papi me llamó y mami me cantó y es mi nombre. Bless you.
Bless up.